I said he's gonna reroll, lol. Yeah, I fucked up a little. I fucked up a little on my rip, you know? Little bit not paying attention, combined with little bit not clicking button, combined with... Guys, I'm going to sleep soon, don't worry about it. That's life. Life of the Gauntlet. But I've mostly fulfilled my purpose of my first character. The purpose of the first character? Don't die in the first 2 days. At the end of the second day. Well, days for me as in like time, because we're not at day 2 yet. So, you know, we're mostly okay. Mostly okay. Got some big Atlas juice. Yes. We're looking alright.
I've got a few more.
Oh, please, one time. Come on. It's rare too. Please. It's the big one. Is it? It is. Come on, 42.
You believed and your belief paid.
It actually worked one time? Holy fuck! Yes! God, please, just... Man, I already have a bad feeling. Hasn't even started and I have a bad feeling.
You are welcome.
Oh man, I'm having so much PTSD right now. Fuck's sake. Please. Don't fuck me this time. Thank God. Oh, now I just need the molten shell. I didn't even equip the Vuln. Fuck. I'm gonna die. What the twist?
Have you ever seen the truth?
I already have one in my stash. I'm just not using it.
May a new dawn arise.
All right. This is toxic AF.
Afford to be promising. An emperor must keep. A throne is the most devious trap.
Oh, this is bad.
Make your mark.
Die.
Wow, this is crazy pack chance.
Man, I can't believe this fucking soul mantle. That was like 300 jewelers as well. Oh, there you go. Now a 6-link maybe? I can't overdo it with these. Alright, we got the 5. That was right, at least 5 rerolls. I don't know what to tell you guys. I even called you guys out. I can't wait when I start rerolling and people are gonna be like, I said he's gonna reroll, lol. Or other streamers, I said he's gonna reroll. Yeah, me too. Before the event started, I said I'm gonna reroll a minimum of 3 times, even if I don't die. And people are like, I predicted this. It's like, fucking didn't predict shit. I said I'm gonna do it. Like, come on, man.
Divine power.
What the fuck is even happening? Jesus Christ. I'm gonna lose too. See, this is why you don't do Blight. Basically, People wanted D3 to be a successor to D2, right? And then D3 wasn't a game with like all this depth and atmosphere and whatnot. It was just a game, you know? That you would jump in, get really addicted, and then jump the fuck out. You play it for 3-4 days, have a lot of fun, and then you peace out and never look back until next season or whatever. I guess I wasn't like that always, but that's been generally the theme of it for a long time now. But then people didn't want that. People wanted a game that they could play for the rest of their life and be happy. Because that's what D2 gave them, you know? 25,000 years of gamer time. That's not what D3 was. I think that's what D3 was supposed to be from the beginning. But then I think the devs from D3 assumed that the only reason that that's going to be accomplished is through difficulty. Right? Like GGG designs POE in a way where they designed the game to be played forever through different systems and updates and all this sort of stuff, while the idea of the D3 developers was that the game's going to be played forever because the content is endless, because the content is like uncompletable for the average person. And that's how they advertised it, right? If you finish Hell, you're done with the game. If you play past that point, like you're fucked up. But people kept playing and people got to Inferno and people were seeing that they can't do Inferno and other people were doing Inferno, so they paid for the game. So how the fuck are they gonna pay for the game? But then the game doesn't let them do the gaming. That makes no sense. Blizzard, please make the game easier now. And Blizzard was like, no, I don't want to make a game easier. Game good like this. We design a game like that. And then community was like, no, you are wrong, Blizzard. You are suck dick. And so eventually Blizzard was like, okay, you know what? Maybe we will try to do a little bit for you. And then they did a little bit. And then community was like, oh, this finger delicious. Please give me entire hand. And then when Blizzard give hand, they grab it and eat the dick. And then now we have D3. That's basically the story of how Diablo 3 became what it is now. Yeah, I begged my grandpa who was in the States to send me a Game Boy. And he wouldn't. And my family like wouldn't help out with that or anything. And eventually I broke my arm super bad, right? And my granddad took mercy on me, and he actually sent me a Game Boy when Golden Sun came out. I actually had my first Game Boy, and my first game was Golden Sun, so it was like perfect. I was just like, it was the strongest moment of my life, you know? I was so happy. Played the fuck out of Golden Sun. Again and again and again and again and again and then again and again. And eventually Golden Sun 2 came out. Played the fuck out of it again and again and again. I've told that story on my channel where I was having trouble in school, okay? And so my parents were like, listen, we have Golden Sun 2 for you. Granddad sent it in. But until school's over and you pass all your exams, we're not gonna give it to you. I was like, okay. Makes sense. How the fuck do I get this thing? Because school is still like 6 months out, right? 6 more months of Golden Sun just sitting there and me not playing it doesn't make sense. So I started doing better at school, right? And I bring like a test home and I'm just like, Mom, listen, I'm doing so well in school. Check this out. And she's like, ooh, you are doing well in school. That's very cool. Very poggers, dude. Only 5 more months until Golden Sun. And I'm just like, listen, Mom, you know I'm an addict. I need that shit. I need the crack. I need the Golden Sun. Like, well, you gotta wait for 5 more months then. I'm like, okay, listen, I'll make you a deal. I'll keep doing well at school. And you, please, at least give me the instructions to the game. The instructions that are in the box. My mom ponders and ponders. She's like, okay, yeah, fine. I'll give you the instructions for the game so you can read them, but not the game itself. What she didn't know is that is that I was a sneaky fuck and I planned that shit all along. Because you see, to give me the instructions for the game, she had to unpack the game. She had to unwrap it. So what did I do in the fucking middle of the night? Under the guise of darkness? I sneaked over to my parents' room, over my parents' bed as they were sleeping, got into the cupboard with the Golden Sun 2, and I switched out Golden Sun 2 with Golden Sun 1. Oh! And I played the ever-living fuck out of it. 5 months later, got through school, no problem. My mom proudly comes up to me, son, you earned this shit. Here's your Golden Sun. She gave me the Golden Sun 1 cartridge. Never been happier in my life. She never knew. Told her like 15 years later. But the reason why I was a heartless bastard was because that Game Boy, after that situation, I got bored of my Game Boy. And as you already heard before, I sold my Game Boys. So my very first Game Boy that I fucking wanted for so long and that I got from my grandpa from the States, you know, expensive ass shit, I fucking sold it, bro. I fucking sold the Game Boy. Ridiculous. I can't believe it to this day. How the fuck? Yeah, I even felt bad. I remember like half a year later I was looking for it. It was just a normal white Game Boy Advance. Never like found it. The guy had like no idea who he sold it to, and then I had no respect for Game Boys anymore. So I kept selling and buying and selling and buying and essentially renting them out. Yes. The Brutus Slit Sprinkler, unfortunately, doesn't work out. It just needs way too much gear to make sense in this scenario. Beyond this, and there are way too many things that I have to devote my entire life to. And unfortunately, that's just the way things are gonna be. Ladder's still looking good. Everything's looking fine. Unfortunately, wasted a bunch of hours getting these levels back. But I mean, today's kind of been a waste of time. I mean, I'll be honest. If I wouldn't, I mean, I died and I'm getting it back and all that, so it's not a waste of time, but also it was a total waste of time.